Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this class, and thank you very much for being so punctual. Good afternoon as well as the ones who are in the chat box. Good afternoon. So I hope that you have had your meal, your lunch.
Teacher,
Of course. Tell me, Adriel.
what book used in this class?
The English ID. English ID. So for today's class, with my class, you end the first day of class of this week, and I hope that you remain enthusiastic to participate in the things we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you today's agenda, like some of your classmates were asking, which book are we using today? We're gonna stop using for a moment. We're gonna leave the spotlight on literature behind just for a couple of weeks, and we're gonna start working on the English ID 1B, Unit 6, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna share with you today's class agenda so you can see what we're doing today and you can get ready for it. And here we are. So unit number 6 is gonna be related about houses and rooms. And we are on page 60, 62, and 63. There you have it. Here's the English ID. So if you have it, yeah, keep it close to you because we're gonna be working on that. And this is the points for today's class. First, we're gonna reflect on the week's value, which is assertiveness. And just in case that you don't know what it means, or probably your teachers, your teachers from other subjects have already talked about it. Because like I said, this is the week's value.
What page?
62. 62. Here it is. 62. So the quotation is going to be about assertiveness. I'm going to give you a concept just in case that you don't have so clear what exactly assertiveness is. And then we're going to go to Santillana Compartir because I want to explain that there's going to be new content there so you can access and make your classes and your classes easier. So if you have the materials in the same place, that is going to make your life easier every time that you are looking for some information. Then we're going to play a game on Kahoot. So I strongly recommend you to have at least 2 devices so you can play this game, a computer and a cell phone, or 2 cell phones, because this is an introducing the topic game. So by playing this, I'm going to introduce you to the new vocabulary, just in case it's new. And then we're going to go over lesson number 1. So I need one volunteer please, to read the concept that I have found in the dictionary. Okay, thank you. Assertiveness.
Assertiveness, the quality of being confident and not frightened to say what you want or believe.
Okay, thank you. This is the value that we are going to be talking during the week. It's important to have the quality or the characteristic of being confident, self-confident, and not be afraid, not be frightened to say what you want, to express what you believe in freely without any kinds of boundaries. Because sometimes you're not assertive enough, because you want to fit in, or you want to be liked by a specific social group. So this quality means that you gotta say exactly what you think. Ellis said about this. Albert Ellis is a psychologist who works in a very prestigious university in the United States, and he has said this. Anybody help me, please, reading this?
Me?
Please.
Being severe does not mean attacking or ignoring other feelings. It means you are willing to hold up for yourself, fairly with others, attacking others. Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you. So you see, he says that being assertive doesn't mean that you have to attack or ignore other people's feelings, because it really means that you are willing to hold up or to stand for yourself without the necessity of attacking other people. So now that you know what assertiveness is, and also you can relate the concept with these men's words, I want to hear 2 or 3 points of view about this. 2 or 3, please. Now you can unmute your microphones.
Well, I think that means that when we are saying what we think, we have to be respectful, because maybe other people doesn't feel the same, but that.
Well, I can hear you anymore, but I get that you said that you have to be respectful every time that you come out with what is in your mind, because it doesn't mean that you have to be rude. It's kind of similar to the topic that we were discussing last week, that being sincere, being honest is not a synonym of being rude. The same happens here. Being assertive doesn't mean that you're going to be mean with other people. You have to respect them. Anyone else? One more opinion? Please, one more.
I think be assertive is like no attack the another emotions, bad or good emotion. It's only be respect or carefully with the other person.
Yeah, and most importantly here is that you have to come clean with other people. When you said yes is yes, it really means yes, and when you said no is no. You gotta be, that's being assertive. Don't be afraid of what others are gonna say, but like you point out, like you and somebody else pointed out, you gotta do it with due respect. So then let's move to the next point in the agenda. Like I said, there's important information that is now included in Plataforma, well, in Santiana Compartir platform. So let me share with you that part. And there you go. So every time that you access to Santillana Compartir, you see this menu. Well, not exactly this one, because this is the teacher's role. As a teacher, you can see all the rooms, as you plenty see right here. I have A, B, C, and D. You can see only the one in which you are enrolled in. Let's say that you belong to room A. You will see this menu with 5 different icons. So you have to look for the information, the required information in this one, in the one in the middle, the icon that is exactly right in the middle. It's called, or is labeled, Bibliotecas de Clase, or class library, and also makes sense. The name makes sense because it's like some sort of library where you can find specific information related to the topics that we are working on. So you click on that icon, on that button, and this menu will be displayed. We have 5 folders here. Well, actually there are 4 folders, 1 per week. So every time that you click on each folder, another menu will be displayed. As you can see, in week number 1, you have the links for the Zoom meetings for Mondays and Fridays. Every week your teacher sends you the links, but later on, eventually they won't send them anymore, because you have to look for them. You have to look up for them in the different platforms. For the English class, you will be using Santillana, whereas in other subjects, you will probably be using the one that corresponds to the school, the Chamilo's platform, and that one. But for English, you will access to this one. And what can you find in this section of your platform? You will find the links for the meetings, which are going to be the same for every week. Then the guidelines, the classes instructions, the pictures of the pages of the book, and so on. And the class video. So you know that every class is being recorded and eventually is uploaded to YouTube. So, well, I have copy and paste the classes here. So you don't have to access to YouTube. So you just need to have access to this platform and you will see the videos here, you see? And they can be played, they can be here, you see? Okay, I will listen to 3 or 2 opinions. How you see? The classes are here. So do you have any questions or comments about the platform?
No, teacher.
No, okay. Anybody else? Questions? So for this week, this is week number 4, from March 1st to March 5th. You will find only the links for the class and the guidelines. There are no videos uploaded yet because this is the first class of the week and it's gonna be here when it's ready, and it's not ready yet. But don't forget, every time that you're looking for important information about the class, videos, guidelines, links, or homework explanations, and all that, they will be here in Bibliotecas de Clase, or class library, if it suits for you to translate it. Clear enough? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
So then,
teacher.
thank you very much. Now let's move here to Kahoot, kahoot.com. We're gonna have an intro game. Let me see, play. Hey, it's kind of slow. Is it my internet or what? Let me check this. It's not working. I will look for another one. Because it's not loading. Well, I think the problem is Kahoot. No matter which game I'm trying to play, it's not working. Okay, the problem is Kahoot. We will come back later on. So now open your books, please, to page 62. We're gonna come back to the game later on. English ID 1B, page 62. Do you live in an apartment? That is the name of the lesson, the name of the unit as well. And I think that nobody here, well, this is what I think, maybe I'm wrong, but nobody here lives in an apartment. Am I right? Do you guys live in an apartment? You can respond yes, I do,
Teacher.
or no, I don't.
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
The apartment house is different?
Yes, they're
Oh.
different. For
Okay.
example, in an apartment, they tend to be smaller. They have only one room. Sometimes it's only one room, and you can use it as living, as dining, and it got only one bathroom as well. They are smaller. Apartments are smaller, and sometimes they're buildings. I mean, there are a lot of apartments in the same building, and the rooms are numbered. Apartment 1, 1A, 1B, 32. Like they have the number of the rooms, like in a hotel.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So do you live in an apartment, guys? Or you live in houses, in regular houses?
I live in a house.
You live in a house.
I live in a house.
You live in a house? Huh? Anybody else? I think, like I said before, I think that all of you live in houses. because a full family can hardly live in an apartment because of the size. You know, it's very small. This is small for single ones. Okay, in the first exercise, what you're going to do is very simple. Anybody wants to help me with the instructions, please? Exercise 6.1, please.
Me,
Please.
match close 91 night to the rooms. Listen to question game to check.
Thank you. So you're gonna match clues. Those are the clues from 1 to 9 to the rooms. There you have it. There you have the clues. You sleep in. Number 2, people usually eat in. In number 3, you can cook in. So those are the clues. And you have to name the room. And what are you gonna do with this? You're gonna write the number here. So for example, number 1 says you sleep in, and it's matched right here, a bedroom. Then do the same with number 2. People usually eat where? Where do people usually eat?
Living room?
Eat?
Dining room. Dining room.
Well, yeah, people can eat in the living room, but this is not the proper place. But you can do it. But the most appropriate place, is the dining room. Is the dining room. So do the rest, please, and I will listen to your responses in 2 minutes. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Work it out.
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
What is the basement?
Where is the basement? The basement, well, we don't usually have basements, but I don't know if you have paid attention to the movies when they go below the house. They have a room to storage things. For example, things that they don't use anymore. They put it there. And sometimes it's below, sometimes it's underground in your house. This is the basement. We don't have basements. Well, we do if we live in big houses, but I don't think it's our case. Well, I think that I said the answer because it's in number 9. Does anybody got more questions? So I think that time is up. Someone who helped me out reading number 2 with the answer? Well, no, I have read number 2. Number 3. Somebody help me with number 3?
The teacher.
Please. Go ahead.
You can cook in the kitchen.
Let me see. Yay. Here is number 3, the kitchen. Now let's come back to number 4. Anybody else?
Me.
Okay, the first me is 4, and the second me, the first me is 4, and then the other person that says me, number 5. Please.
Me.
Okay,
Take
4.
Take a shower in a bathroom.
Here is the bathroom. 4. Thank you. Number 5, the other me.
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 We have 2.
People work in the office.
In the office. Here you have to match it. The other one, 6.
In the garage.
Read it all. Read it all. Nikki.
Okay. We put your car in the garage.
Thank you.
Sorry, my pronunciation.
So there it is. 7.
We watch TV in the living room.
Thank you. Yeah, the living here. 8.
You wash and dry clothes in the utility room.
There is. Utility room. And 9.
Store things you don't need in the basement.
Yay, the basement. The basement. I actually, when someone asked me, I said the answer, but it's easy. This exercise is not.
Teacher, the basement is like azotea.
No, the azotea is upstairs, whereas the basement is under the house. Azotea, this is up, and the basement is under the house. It's underground. Well, sometimes it is, at least in movies, like that. Exactly, that's the word. In the United States, most of the houses got basements. Our houses, they barely have bedrooms. So, okay, I will see if I can play the game with you. Let me see now if Kahoot is working and is cooperating. Yeah, finally. Now it's cooperating with us. So access to kahoot.com, please. And you're gonna enter that code that you will see right there. Please type your names. Remember, this is one of the class rules. In every platform, you're gonna use your names. Yeah, like that. We have Fabiola, she's the first to join. Then we get Andy. And we're gonna wait for the rest of your classmates.
Teacher, no me reconoce el código.
Oh, try it again. Try it again. Sometimes you have to do it twice.
Teacher,
tell me.
¿Puedo decir esto en español?
Ok.
Ok, es que ahorita acabo de poner los datos en mi teléfono porque se fue el internet en la casa.
Oh. Okay,
es que se me trabó de primero la clase y me sacó, así que tuve que volverme a meter y quería poner el juego en la compu, pero ya no voy a poder meterme, así que.
Okay, maybe next time. This is not the last game we're playing.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know. We are 16 now. So if you have problems with the code, I'll try to do it again, because sometimes it doesn't get at first. This game is pretty simple. You just have to identify certain rooms and objects in the house. And we have already covered the first exercise on page 62, and you did it awesome. So it means that you won't have any problems to work on this game or to play this game. This is mostly for fun. We are 27 now. We're gonna start with 30 players. When we achieved 30 players, we start. We immediately start. We got stuck in 27. Now we're 26. So we are decreasing in number. You don't like the music, neither do
Teacher,
I.
I'm joining. 1 minute.
Okay, quickly, because we're gonna start right away. "30 seconds and then we go." So now we're 30. We start in 10 seconds.
Teacher, espéreme, ya me meto.
Okay, quickly.
Vamos, Pablo, ve a la velocidad de Rayo McQueen.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Diego Ramos is now here in the game. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ready or not, here we go. In the house, let me see, this is a basic, it's a basic game. I hope that you got lucky. What is this? Is a carpet, a table, a bench?
Teacher, el último segundo no me dejó meterme.
Oh,
El último
sorry.
segundo puse el pin.
Sorry, my friend. Next time. Let me see how many of you got it. We have 1 second more. 26 of you knew that that was a bin. Then let me see who is leading. Genesis. Genesis is first now, followed by Adonai, Rudy, Fabiola, and in the top 5 at last is Angie. Next. What is this? Easy peasy. Chair, window, fridge, or door?
Tengo mala suerte y por darle a la buena, a la gran
Pay
carrera.
attention.
A la mala.
Yeah, pay attention to the colors. You see, one person did not.
Esa fui yo porque por darle rápido me dio la de abajo.
Sorry. All right. So Genesis is still the leader, followed by Adonai, Rudy, Pamela, and now Gabriel is welcome to the top 5. Next. You can find this object in the living room, dining room, bedroom, kitchen. This is a very subjective question because you can find this object everywhere. Imagine someone leave it by accident. No, but it really means where is the appropriate place for this object. Yeah, the kitchen. Yeah, you can also find it in the dining room and in the living room. Like I said, someone can leave it by accident. Wow, Genesis is still the leader, followed by the Adonai, Pamela, Gabriel, and now Bauti. This is Fernando, isn't it? Okay, so now welcome to the top 5. This is a door, window, book. How can it possibly be a book? Wardrobe. "24 students got that was a window." Good. Genesis, Adonai, Gabriel, Pamela, and Fabiola. Now Fernando has abandoned the top 5. See, next. What can you see in the photo? Is a cook, fridge, cooker, or radio? A cooker, a cooker. Or some people call them stove as well. But this is the first time that I see that that object is called cooker. I always see them as stove, S-T-O-V-E. Okay, so Genesis has some fans in the chat box. And Adonai is so close. Gabriel remains there, Fabiola, and now Margarita has joined the top 5. What's this? Is a carpet, a sink, an armchair, or a bed? Yeah, it's a carpet. 22 of you got it. Let me see. Wow. Genesis is untouchable. She is still the leader. Next. What's this? Is a plant, a sink, a bookcase, or a chest of drawers? Yeah, 28 of you knew that it was a bookcase. Let me see the top. Yeah, Fabiola is second. Genesis is, wow, she got 7 responses being the highest. Then Fabiola, Adonai, Natalia, and Danny. This is a table, wardrobe, shelf, or a cupboard. Yeah, that was a wardrobe, and you knew it. Wow, Genesis is getting more advantage. And we have a statistic here that Vanessa is back in the game. She got 3 right answers in a row. Then what's this? Chest of drawers, a bookcase, shelf, or kitchen? It was a chest of drawers. 12 of you got it right. And let me see. Wow, now Genesis is unreachable. She is over 1,000, 2,000 points ahead. Then Fabiola is second, Adonai third, Natalia fourth, and Danny is fifth. So we have 17 objects to go, but because of the time, we're gonna go to the last one because we need to continue with the class. Well, actually, this is part of the class, but you know what I mean. We're gonna come back to the book. And this is the last one. These are posters, flowers, pictures, or shelves. Just one person said that they were posters, then the rest of you said they were pictures, and they were pictures. Now we will see the podium. The top 3. The third place goes for Natalia. The second goes for Fabiola, and the first place, without any shadow of doubt, is Genesis. She was the leader all the game long. Congratulations. And finalist, we have Danny. In number 5, I could not see. Congratulations. I'm gonna give you a candy next time that I see you. Okay, so now we are here. We're back to the book. And we're gonna read the next instructions. Okay, we're gonna listen to the answers.
Audio 6.1.
Can you listen to the audio?
Yes.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
teacher.
Thank you.
1. You sleep in
A bedroom.
2. People usually eat in
The dining room.
3. You can cook in
The kitchen.
4. Take a shower in
A bathroom.
5. People work in
The office.
6. We keep our car in
The garage.
7. We watch TV in
The living room.
8. You wash and dry clothes in
The utility room.
9. Store things you don't need in
The basement.
Okay, there we go. Exercise B. Listen to Tom showing his house to Anna. So this guy, Tom, is gonna be showing his house to his friend Anna, a potential housemate. Well, they're not friends. She's a potential housemate. Number the rooms in the exercise before, in exercise A, in the order you hear them from 1 to 6. And you're gonna write the numbers from 1 to 6 here in this line. Just here. Here, because you use these boxes to match them with this exercise. And now for exercise B, you're gonna write the number in the lines right here. And also says right here, and which 3 rooms are not mentioned. They're gonna mention 6 out of 9, and you have to check the ones that they don't mention. There are 3 that he doesn't mention. Listen, please.
Audio 6.2.
This is the living room.
It's very small.
There's a fireplace and a nice TV with cable and armchairs and what else? We love this sofa. It's the center of the house.
I never watch TV. And the sofa's old.
Oh, this is the kitchen. It has a gas stove and a microwave, and you can wash the dishes in the sink here. Here's the refrigerator. And there's a here if you want to eat in the kitchen.
It's kind of ugly.
Here in the dining room, we have this big table with 8 chairs. Good for dinner parties.
No, I don't think so. I don't cook for other people.
Now for the bathroom. Just a toilet and shower. There's no bathtub, I'm afraid.
Oh, I really like to take a bath.
This is your bedroom. You can see it's large and it has a large bed and a table and a big closet and plenty of storage space. And there is a fan so you don't get hot at night.
It smells bad.
Here's the utility room. There's more storage space on these shelves here. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
Well, I need to think about it.
Sure. Give us a call tomorrow.
Okay, because of the time, I will give you the answers, so you have it right. So the first room they mentioned is the living room. It's number 1. Number 2 was the kitchen. Number 3, the dining room. 4, the bathroom. 5 is the bedroom. And the last one, number 6, is the utility room. And the 3 rooms that were not mentioned were the basement, the garage, and the office. So, and you can see the answers right there. So, and we're gonna continue with the next exercise by Friday. We have classes just